Arrow man. Thanks, so good luck. Hand axe remain. And then if I get hand axe, I'm gonna do some attempts of miracle bosses. My roommate finally woke up. It's 10:30. Christ. Can't really stream when he's asleep. Thanks for making me lose the damage for doing a fucking attack for some reason. I routed miracles offline yesterday. It's a very odd run. I'm just gonna say odd. But with the new Capra strat, you only need to make 2 trips through catacombs, so it's pretty free. It's good. I wouldn't call it a game changer because it means you need to do no stealth lower berg, which is pretty annoying. But it's pretty nice. I mean, I say I only have to go through catacombs twice, like it's like a really big deal. It's not. But one of the main reasons a lot of people cite for miracles being shit or like whatever or annoying to run is the amount of times they need to run through catacombs. It's like Catacombs isn't really inconsistent to begin with, but you know. Capra stat is really only good for like any percents if you're bringing the weapon to crystal or whatever before, or plus 10 before ONS, which I think is completely gratuitous, but whatever. Time spent, it's not actually that much. It's like 40 minutes, probably 45 minutes before you get to Sen's Fortress. Which, like, yeah, it's not good, but it's not exactly like the worst thing ever. Like in my Grant run, I was at Gargoyles at like 45 minutes. Or I was at Quelaag at like 45 minutes. It was real bad. The most annoying thing is that you don't start with an offensive miracle. That's what I don't like. Because that means you either use mace, which I refuse to do, or you use consumables, which is stupid. It's like, obviously I'm using consumables, but then that gives you worse stats. You only need like 2 attunement slots though. Like for the entire run. Because as soon as you get Wrath of the Gods, Force becomes useless, and you don't need to get Great Lightning Spear at all. I remember Mez's Miracle bosses being something like 5 hours, maybe. It's easily doable in under 3. How far we've come, I suppose. Okay, so it does scale better with strength. I forgot which it scaled with, or which it scaled better with. Hey, Insanity. How much damage do I do to this guy? Probably not very much. That's not terrible. Quite a bit better than I was expecting, actually. I mean, I guess I have 22 strength, so technically 33. Yeah, that is not bad. I think I took the strength too high, probably. Whatever. I could have two-shot him with R1s. What is that, a cat in a fucking suit? Oh yeah, just to confirm, is the music fucking on? It's you going to work? Alright. That was terrible. Yeah, okay. It's been being stupid the past couple of days, so needed to make sure. I think that's the first time I've unironically used a one-handed attack in a no-hit run. Yeah, I've gotten a few more. And I plan to take a small break after getting the next run to work on other things. Hey, Riado. No. I'll be doing DS1. I'll just be doing, like, non-weapon runs that I want to do in DS1. I'll be starting with Miracle bosses. This guy is so annoying. I want to do Miracle all bosses, SL1 Pyro all bosses, SL3 Sorcery all bosses, and Shield all bosses. Not really. Lightning Spear takes a little while to cast, and it takes a bit to set up miracles, but it's fine. It's not like it's actually difficult. It's just a slightly different playstyle. She dragged me with her foot. I guess I won't kill Ceaseless. I'll save him for later. I don't need the souls at all. Yeah, but basically I want to knock out all the magic runs before I continue on weapons. I've already done sorcery, but that wasn't SL3. And it was too easy. Damn, too late. the snake below me just take a swing? Wow. Let's try an Artorias in this painting guardian. Should be fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Not close enough. I thought I took more damage. Okay, thank you for attacking. This is why I hate this attack. It's such a fucking terrible attack. It's never fucking consistent. Time to reset. Thanks for the double charge, Smough. Don't know if there's gonna be a hitbox there. I'm not gonna fuck with it. Get away from the pillar, dude. I think he ate that stagger. He ate the stagger with the back hop, probably. Thanks to GG. I can't get banner skip on Lord Vessel anymore. I probably only gotten it a dozen times, but still. And I can't get dialogue skip on Framped either. I used to be able to get those all the time. Well, I used to be able to get those with some level of consistency. Now I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What, your stream looks fine for mine. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks fine for mine. I think usually that message is, your Wi-Fi fucking, not connecting or whatever. Yeah, but welcome in, JNZ. Hope you're well, other than the network error. Nice. Hope that's going well. Thank you for the follow whenever it pops up. Kingman05. Kingman, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I shot that arrow way too late because I was waiting for the follow thing to pop up. Okay, dude. And you de-aggro like right before walking off. Get out of here. And I shoot in the exact wrong place to make him not fall. This is why I hate doing this strat. I will avoid it whenever I can. But it's just not safe with a hand axe. Dude, fucking go. This is getting ridiculous. This is sad. This is, like, actually fucking pathetic. Like, you almost fell off, like, 3 times, and you're right there. You're just stuck on something. Just go. It's really just that fucking easy. Oh my god, I suck. How did I just not make him fall off for the longest time? There we go. It's really not that damn hard. I wish there was, like, a buff I could put on that would make the skeletons stay dead. That'd be cool. And now my stats are soft capped. I feel like maybe I should go for more endurance earlier, but I don't know. I guess hand axe only really becomes good when it's at soft cap stats. Or, like, it's fine before, but I mean, like, becomes actually really good. Might be impossible. The run or the boss? Get out of here. Her again? It's still up on my phone, so it should be fine. Is anyone else having the issue with the errors? If so, I'll, like, reset stream at the next bonfire. Yeah, I'm not getting the error on my phone. Yeah, that just happens kind of randomly to me. I've had days where it happens like 5 times in a row, but it's generally my issue rather than stream's issue, I guess. I don't really know how to solve it. Like, J and Z, if you're still here, have you, like, never had that error before? Or... Like, I used to get them all the time. I get them less commonly now. Today only me. That's odd. Unfortunate. But, were you saying the run might be impossible, or the next boss that you're practicing might be impossible? Boss in particular? Damn. Unfortunate. Some shit just always hits. Is it like a projectile spam boss, or is it something else? Teleport and quick slash, okay. That sounds stupid. Kinda like Radagon, or is it different? Like even faster? The errors just will not leave J and Z alone on my stream today. That's kind of ridiculous. I was way too late with the Mimic Head. I was kind of early on the parry. Maybe, like, reload browser or something. I don't really know. If there are so many errors, it seems a bit ridiculous. Shit. Did I update? I don't know if I updated the paste bin. I'll check another time. Doesn't really matter. Nice. Okay, so let's see how many chunks we get from the lizard up here, I guess. Alright, so I can skip the giant then. And possibly get hit to getting the new Londo chunk because of what happened last time. I miss the dog. Dude, I suck. Okay, I only have 2 extra bombs now. Thanks to GG. Oh, that's bad. I did not mean to backstab there. That's some more fucking caddying, dude. Oh my god. Dude, how do I... Like, how do I have so many runs when I do shit like that? Like, genuinely. It's like any skill I have is completely cancelled out by the fact that I, like, cannot play. Exactly, Silo. How you doing? No think while run. Think get killed. Or think get you killed. I boned out before I got the other bone. Whatever. Well, there's a thing that happens where, sometimes bosses have, like, a drop and then another drop. Like Sif, for example. Drops Covenant of Artorias sent his soul, I think. And then a few seconds later you get a Homeward Bone and Humanity. And Gaping Dragon does the same thing. Drops the Blighttown Key, and then drops Twin Humanity and Homeward Bone. And I want the Homeward Bone. Nope. Stop it. Nope. That was close. This is why I fucking hate this section, dude. Fucking hate this section. I did that poorly. Almost got hit. They're acting weird. Whatever. And now, time to get the chunk and the large ember, or the very large ember, and watch me somehow get hit to getting this chunk. It is, I just don't like to do it, and plus I don't buy the bombs to do it. Plus it means I would actually have to learn that, and I refuse. Yeah, I don't really like getting that chunk. If there's an RNG where that Dark Wraith doesn't get stuck on the blob, then I feel like he could hit me. Also, hey Spiral, how you doing? How's the farming? It's going. After I get the next run, I'm gonna take a break from the weapon all bosses and do other runs. But then I'll be back to it after like 4 or 5 runs, so it'll only be like a week or 2 off, probably. I guess full Elite Knight set will probably make me fat roll, yep. I would like to get Mask of the Child. Because I put everything into damage instead of endurance, so I would like better stamina regen, at the very least. I don't know, what's my endurance at? Like 20? 15? It's pretty bad. I'll probably do Islith, and then I'll do Nito, and then I'll do Four Kings. Thanks, so good luck. Worst boss, Artorias for me. Sif is annoying, but not super dangerous. Artorias is annoying and a little bit dangerous, so I think it's worse. Can that mushroom stagger me when he, like, deloads and then reloads there? I don't know. I don't want to find out either. Yeah, the hop hitboxes are annoying, but they're pretty easy to deal with, to be honest. Bro, what are you doing? Yeah, they probably added the stagger as a minor annoyance to try to keep people from just sitting under Sif and demolishing him. This is the hoppiest fucking Sif in a while. Well, yeah. I mean, Sif is kind of annoying, but it's nothing you shouldn't be able to deal with. You should never put yourself in a position where Sif can jump on you to begin with. What the fuck was I just doing? Why did I think Kalameet was gonna show up on this bridge? I think I'm slow. Oh shit, Lilith. Thanks for the raid. Hold on. I'll shout you out in just a minute. Let me just deal with this guy, and then I'll greet you properly. Yeah, it's 4 hits even if I do jump attacks, which is really unfortunate. Hey, how you doing? How was stream? Alright. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, so thanks again for the raid. For everyone coming in with the raid, my name's Caddy Rana. You can call me Caddy. We're currently working on all weapons, all bosses, no hit, and we're doing hand axe right now. So you're doing hand axe any percent, right, Lilith? Or you were, at least. I don't know if you got the run or not. But yeah, I hope stream was good. Oh, nice. GG on the hand axe run. And good luck with the Great Club. Great Club's not too hard, in my opinion. It's mostly just the fact that you lose punish windows that makes it difficult. Alright. Let's do Isleth. Yeah, but Great Club's not a bad one. Are you doing all weapons any percent, or are you doing something else? Just messing around with weapons and whatever? Yeah, ONS with ultras and great clubs are pretty annoying. Hey, Zerk. Yeah, great clubs and ultras are really bad in DLC as well. No, this is not SL1. Because I want to, like, show what the hand axe can actually do, you know? Giga Chad move. Nah, it's just, I don't feel like the run is complete unless I do it all bosses. If I did any percents, I would be annoyed, because I'd be like, I could do that all bosses. The range? The range isn't too bad. It's only a little bit shorter than a normal axe, I think. I mean, I guess I'm used to, like, daggers and whatever, so I don't really care about range. Well, I guess on Ornstein, it can kind of miss, depending on how he moves his body, when you're pretty close, but so much at 4 Kings, really. I haven't gotten to 4 Kings on this run, so I'll see how it is. Yeah, last time I threw to Centipede Demon because I'm stupid with this run. Like, there was genuinely no reason to get hit, but you know, I'm pretty stupid. I find a way to get hit to pretty much everything. I did not kill Ceaseless, so what are you able to get your stats to, by the way, with hand axe on any percent? Do you go like full damage and don't really upgrade stamina, or do you just hit like strength soft cap and then level dex and endurance? This is hand axe all bosses, no hit. Lovers at last. Just so you know, going to 40 strength is a waste. Going to 27 strength and two-handing gets you 40. The only time it makes a difference is on riposts, and you can two-hand for those as well. But just so you know, for future runs, I found that out after I did like 15 weapons. Hey, Ring Slut. Yeah, so, see, I'm one-handing, I get plus 141. I'm two-handing, I get plus 183. And not only that, but two-handing gets better motion value or whatever it is. Yeah, so generally you want like 2740 for best damage, and then everything else into endurance. Honestly, even hitting 40 dex is a little bit extra. You could hit like 30 and then get some endurance. But like 30 endurance is all you'll need for pretty much anything. Yeah, I used to do that before I knew better. But I can show you at the next bonfire. I can show you what I mean. Yeah, even going to 27 is not very much. But unless you're like really trying to min-max, it doesn't matter. Alright, so I'll show you how the AR changes at this bonfire. Is that light roll? Yeah, it is. So it's gonna be right hand weapon right here. So 2 points gets 1. And I think if I one hand shows 341, then the 2 points gets like 6. So you can see. I mean, obviously, if you have like if it's like only scales on dex or only scales on strength, then obviously don't put anything into that. And if it like also scales with int or faith, then you want to account for that. But generally, going to 27 strength is the most cost efficient because you don't have to put as many levels in for the same result. Like if something has like C in strength and C in dex, then you want to do strength first because that's like the same result for 13 less levels. And then hand axe actually scales better with strength, so you want to get straight to 27. Well, what's the Great Club's scaling in Dex? Like, obviously you can just, like, look at the AR as you're leveling up. You can say, okay, putting in this much more strength will get me this much, and putting in this much Dex will get me this much. Yeah, it depends on the percent ring slot. Because I didn't think Great Club scaled with Dex, does it? If it does, it's like E. Probably. It's been a while since I did that run. Yeah, but even with stuff that's like, it scales really highly with one stat, it's not super beneficial to go past the soft cap. Like, obviously, if you have nothing else to level, do it, but like it's not gonna help like a ton. No scaling on Dex? Okay, then I would do 27 strength, 40 endurance, and then everything else into strength. Because you're gonna be soft capping your damage at 27 strength, and then by the time you get 40 endurance, you're gonna be late game. And you're gonna have enough endurance to like use it properly. It obviously depends on the weapon, what you want to do, but 27 strength, like get the endurance to light roll with it, and then get 27 strength, and then put everything else into endurance until you hit 40 endurance, and then put everything else into strength. anything that scales with one stat, you want to soft cap whatever the damaging stat is, and then soft cap endurance, and then you want to put everything else into the damaging stat. Actually, it's not even soft cap for endurance, it's hard cap. You don't get any stamina past 40 endurance. You get more weight, so the only time to level past 40 endurance is if it's a super heavy weapon like Dragon King, Great Axe, or something like that, or Grant. After Bed of Chaos, I need to run to the restroom. I know the other strat exists, I just don't like it. Dodging the firestorms feels considerably worse. With a D&D, 27 strength, and then 27 strength, 30 endurance, 40 dex, and then the rest into endurance. Okay, let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, really quick, with a weapon that scales D&D, as I said, 27 strength, 30 endurance, 40 dex, and then 40 endurance. And that's because you're generally going to get more benefit out of being able to swing the weapon more than you are out of what little the scaling gives you. Well, yeah, I mean, I did it wrong for the longest time because I didn't realize. Most runners just do not realize is what's happening. Like, they follow their routes, and then they don't understand why. And I was like that for a while, because to most people, the, like, calculating stats and whatever is boring. And I completely understand that, because I agree, but... I'm from Ohio. Exactly, Zerk. Let's do that, and then... Crystal Hand Axe on 4025, yeah. That's... okay, well, I'm plus 15. I don't know what level Crystal you were at, but unless you were Crystal plus 3, then you're not gonna have the same damage. And Crystal gives better scaling, but that doesn't really matter when you're wasting the stats. Like, if you properly level shit, it does insanely well in pretty much every situation. And that's why it's so important to level correctly. And I didn't realize that for the longest time, is that I was just wasting levels, and I could have been, like, saving a hit or two on fights. Immediately get Crystal. Yeah, do you upgrade it at all? Because you could easily hit, like, Crystal... probably plus 2. Because that only takes 3 chunks. Yeah, so you're probably just under what plus 15 is for base damage. Maybe. It's pretty close. But you're gonna have better scaling. So you should be able to do similar damage with Crystal plus 2, or Crystal plus 3, and plus 15 with these stats. If I was doing any percent, I would probably go to the tree for not only Crystal plus 3, but Chloranthy Ring as well. Because there's just 2 free chunks in the tree. I would not kill Hobble. That's a waste of time. If you're going to the tree, you're getting the 9k from Blighttown anyway. Yeah, this is about how I thought it would do. Not a 2-king, but still pretty damn good. So it's probably about here. Yeah, hand axe is fucking awesome, dude. Okay, it's gonna be somewhere around here. Yeah, but this is like my soft cap damage, so it's not gonna get any higher. Maybe there's like some convoluted thing I could have done to 2-king, but I'm not gonna bother. It depends what stat the scaling is on. If it's like, say if it's like E strength scaling and B dex scaling, then obviously you're gonna go for the dex first, because that's just gonna count for more. You only really go for dex first. What weapon would this be? Because it depends. Is this, Titanite Catchpole? Or is this something else? Velka's Rapier, okay. Probably 30 int, 30 dex, 20 strength, or yeah, probably something like 20, 30, 30. The magic, I'm kind of biased, so the magic doesn't really do that much in DLC, and you're gonna be hitting for more if you use Leo Ring. But Leo Ring only increases physical counter damage, so I would not prioritize magic personally in all bosses. But if you don't get Leo Ring and you're not doing DLC, then the magic doesn't fall off as hard. So keep in mind, this is all guesswork on my part. This is just like, okay, I've done a weapon that's kind of like this, and the magic doesn't really do that much, so you can just like push the magic to the wayside. Like what I did on Titanite Catchpole is I ignored the int until the end, and then I just put whatever levels I had left over into the int for a little bit more damage. Because it also matters what the base damage is. Because if the magic has absolute dog shit base damage, but the physical has higher base damage, it's going to be more worthwhile to level into strength and dex. It really just completely depends. Like, you can't just say, blanket statement, this is the best way to level. Because there's always going to be an exception. But thankfully, things that scale in 3 or 4 stats are quite rare. Well, on Great Club, if I had 54 strength, it's because that would be at the very end, and I had nothing else to put levels into, so I'm just like, okay, I can get like 50 extra damage if I put like 30 more levels into the stat, so... Because, as I said before, if it's a single stat scaling weapon, then it's very easy to hit the soft cap for endurance and for the stat. So then at that point, you're either going to let the levels sit around, or you're going to do anything with them. And any help, even if it's minuscule, is always good. So, it's always better to use those. 27 strength, 40 endurance, and 40 dex is generally what you're gonna want to hit for most weapons, yes. Obviously, if it's like E scaling in strength and A scaling or B scaling in dex, then prioritize the dex. Because you're not going to get as much out of the strength. Oh wow, she survived 4 hits. That's surprising. Like, on hand axe, it's C and D. I've nearly hit the soft cap for endurance. I've already hit the soft cap for dex and strength. So I'm gonna, like, at that point, I'm gonna put whatever else I get into strength, because every point into strength is basically 1.5 points. And not only that, but it scales better than dex. So like, strength and dex are both the soft cap. Adding anything to those is gonna do basically nothing, but strength is still the better option. I love how this guy just doesn't aggro half the time. It's so funny. Ooh, that's pretty close. I saw a clip of that the other day. Never had it happen until just then. Is that DSR? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's one cycle Seath. If I don't, I'll be kind of disappointed, actually. Yeah, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna put this in on pace once I take the Symbol of Avarice off. Genuinely hardest boss. If you actually have to fight him, he's actually kind of hard. On pace. Oh, I already, sorry, Lilith, I just did it. Thanks for the fuck Ohio, Slaughterlord, how you doing? Sorry, I'm used to doing it myself, because, I don't know, I'm just used to doing it myself, I guess. And plus I think it's funnier when I do it, because I'm like so unenthusiastic about it. Thanks for good luck, dude. Glad to hear you're doing well. Got this? Maybe. I might. I might also die. I don't know. Let's see how it turns out. I mean, I've thrown to DLC like probably 5-6 times during this shit, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. Never has been. I've thrown to Gwyn like twice as well, so the run ain't over till it's over. I just really think it's funny, like comparing my on-pace alerts with everyone else's. Because everyone else is like, OMG, they got like this insane run, and then they got these bosses left, and I'm just like, hand axe. I just think it's funny. Hey Cloudy, how you doing? Like, I seem so fucking unenthusiastic about it, is what I think makes it funny. And then, like, when other people get the runs, like, OMG, he got it, guys! Woo, let's go! And then I'm just like, got it. Like, it's so stupid. And I literally only started typing like that because when I was, like, typing out the actual run, I would be pressing the plus key for, like, all boss plus DLC, and it would add a hit, and I would forget about it, so it would look like I took a hit. So I literally just stopped doing it for that reason. Damn. Yeah, I submit my runs. They don't really, they're not focusing on me right now. I understand. They have other runs to look at. I'm not upset about it or anything. I'm such a drama fucking... I'm such a bitch. Me or Sanctuary Guardian Silo? Because in both cases, yes. Both good. Man of culture. But yeah, I submit my runs. I think they've only verified like 5 or 6 of them. Trauma queer. I mean, I am bi. So not exactly wrong. Oh, it's a type. That's fucking... There's no way. That's a typo. Yeah, I mean, 0 rejection times 2 is still 0 rejection, Silo. You can never get rejected if you don't ever ask anybody out. Pro tips, by the way. If it would go over well. I don't give a shit. Some people might, but... I don't care. People can say what they want. Within reason, I suppose, but... I mean, I'm not gonna be the language police, I guess. Indeed, worst boss time. Ugh. Quite interesting, yeah. It was a cool run. I only ran it for like 3 days though. There were little things with the routing that I feel like could have been ironed out better if I had run it for longer. That was a weird spot. You could also just call it a spell relay, but I did that before I realized calling it relay was a thing, so I haven't bothered changing it. Yes, I did. Ring slot. It should be down in the about. Wish you were as good as me. Just get autism. 5-head. Kind of like unironically though. It's sad that that's only like half joking, but... Like, unironically, when you have the stupid focus on one thing. Worse than you, though. Who knows then? Just 1,000 fucking hours of practice. 1,000,000 hours of practice. Oh yeah, there was like a... I don't know if that was like a ring... or that was you, actually, I think, that posted something. I was not seeing who had posted that. It might have been you, or it might have been someone else, who was like... There's like 5 times more likely to have autism if you're a speedrunner or a no-hit runner. Dude, quit it. Yeah, it was you? Okay. It was like a while ago, so I couldn't remember. But yeah, that... Like, we've been making jokes about everyone in this community having the tism for, like, fucking forever. Yeah, that guy's pretty annoying when he doesn't ever give me an attack. I really should have punished at some point. I'm just afraid of the follow-up to that attack. Why are you over here? I don't get hidden body ever. I think it's a waste of time. Risen with the tism. That's terrible. Yeah, hidden body is a waste of time in my opinion. There's really no need for it. Like, I guess it changes a few running sections, but makes them maybe easier, but I don't really care about that. Because I already have strats that work. And it's not like they're inconsistent either. And plus, getting int for hidden body is less stats into stats that actually make a big difference. I mean, it's like 5 levels, but that's not the point. Like, I'd rather have a tiny bit more stamina than hidden body. And that should say something about my priorities. My priority is literally always stamina. That's why I get Chloranthy. Because it actually helps so fucking much. Bro, did you not hear that? Mostly for boss fights, but it does help on some running sections. Like, it's nice for our DSR tower, but obviously not needed. Ring slot, you're insane. You are certifiably medically insane. Dark fucking wood grain is garbage. It is an abomination that should not exist. Chloranthy is the best ring by a fucking mile. Well, not best, it's better than that ring by a fucking mile is what I meant. The flippies? Yeah, that's like... cool. Okay, now give me my stamina back. It's not like I really have trouble dodging anything, so I don't really want it. It's just a waste of a ring slot. Yeah, Slaughter Ward. What? Like 2 extra iframes. I don't know how many it actually is, but it's not that many. It's really not good. Versus 45% more stamina regen is fucking insane. How anyone would ever not choose the stamina regen. Like, you can be so much more aggressive. %. You get like 13 or something. It's not that much. It's not 20% though. I always recommend getting Chloranthy, because if you're going Crystal, you can get the 2 other chunks as well, and that's just a free +3 Crystal. So it's not only helpful for stamina, especially early game, it's helpful for damage later game as well. Yeah, literally any of my normal Titanite weapon runs follow that route. I also kill lizards sometimes when they spawn, because there's a chance of getting chunks and large shards as well. You need extra damage? What? No, I'm saying it's free damage. Why wouldn't you take it? There's no point in not. I'm not saying you need it. In fact, you don't. I'm saying it's nice. Yes. It all stacks. You don't even, to be honest, you don't even need Blossom. Chloranthy replaces Blossom. Yeah, Ring Slot, you know I'm stupid. You know I don't understand what you're talking about. Ever. Yeah, like, what I have right now is, or, well, if I had Chloranthy Ring on as well, would be plus 90% stamina regen. If you use a Blossom on top of that, that's 135%. Like, your stamina will zip up so fucking fast. I would pick up the Great Club before going to Chloranthy, because the second chunk is pretty deep in the tree, so you would just bone out. It's like, just keep in mind, getting Chloranthy in the chunks is like a 2 or 3 minute time loss, but whatever. Hey, what's up? Not bad. Not bad. This is first run of the day. If I get it, I'll be going on to, Miracle bosses. It depends on if you want damage or stamina prioritized, and also what the scaling is on the decks. If it's like C and... Okay, say it's like Claymore, which is like C and C. I would do 27 strength, and then I would probably do like 30 dex, and then I would do endurance, because great swords eat up stamina. That's what I get. I almost fucking ate shit there. Actually fucking classic, dude. Yeah, and classic fucking Kalameet turning memes, by the way. This is such a fucked up fight. This is why I hate fighting Kalameet in here. Because he does this. For no fucking reason. Dude. Quit it. I'm done with you. I'm not fucking dealing with you, Kalameet. Kalameet was being a shitter there. Interesting way to fight him. I don't like fighting him there, but fighting him the way I do is generally the safest. Yeah, being aggressive on bosses is generally much better than being passive, except on ONS, in my opinion. Zelda would disagree with the ONS thing, but... Hey, Soulslayer, how you doing? Yeah, but really with Kalameet, all you need to be aware of is arena elevation and turning memes. Like, those are the biggest problems with Kalameet. Thank you for the follow. I'll read your name when it pops up. Great, Gabriel. Gabriel. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, Kalameet wall memes are pretty bad. Sick with like 3 hours of sleep. Otherwise good. Unfortunate to hear you're sick and that you couldn't sleep well. Hope you get better soon. And I hope you're able to get more sleep tonight. Watch me throw to Gwyn. Because I need more content, apparently. Yeah, with, remember Uchi? Remember the Uchi Katana? Alright, GG. Hand axe all bosses. No hit. $214.21. That's pretty average. Yeah, it's a fuck Ohio stream. Yeah.